questions from the area of psychosocial care. I would like to mention the question first. What is stigma? You see, stigma can be two types. One is the self-stigma and one is the stigma from others. So the self-stigma will be that you feel that others are going to treat you differently. So others are going to discriminate you or they are going to treat you differently. That is, we do self-stigma and we react to that and we act accordingly. Then the other one is we are actually feeling discriminated when we go out. Like somebody says you leave the house because your family member is doing foreign travel, so you shift from the house. So now discrimination is visible. So that is stigma created in that situation. So stigma means being treated differently without any fault of yours. Then the second question is, if the healthcare worker is suffering the anger of the patient, that patient is not cooperating and patient is sometimes spitting on the healthcare worker, so what should be done? You see, the most important thing is, first of all, go and wash very thoroughly wherever spitting has taken place. Wash it thoroughly with soap and water many times. And then second thing is, it has to be interpreted as anger outburst. Now, anger outburst is a behavioral manifestation of so many frustrations that a patient has. So show resilience. Do not respond immediately at that moment. You can leave the site of the patient, you can leave the place and ask someone else to replace you in that position at that moment. Later on, when the situation becomes little better, you can have a discussion with the patient or you can leave it. You can just leave it, because we can show understanding and resilience that the person is not angry towards you. The person is actually angry with themselves and with the situation and frustration. Then the next question is that how to reduce stress when we are working in the wards. Take break, and during break do not discuss about patients and do not discuss about COVID, and try to discuss other matters. There are so many other topics which we have forgotten now because of COVID. So try to change your conversation from COVID to anything else. You can also do laughing yoga, you can do yoga, you can do clapping. You can have earphones in your ear and listen to any soothing music, and you can do some meditation for 10 minutes even when you are on duty. You can do that without disturbing others. The next question is, what is denial period? This is normal situation. Any trauma takes place, any bad news we hear, the first thing that happens to our mind is, no, it cannot happen to me. So the denial is normal. Usually within that period of denial, which is for very few minutes, or it can last up to few hours, during the denial period, the mind is getting ready to face the challenge of facing the situation. Now, during this denial period, it can also happen that the person will neglect oneself because person thinks it is not happening, it has not happened. So there is a fear of self-neglect at that time because the person is not careful at that time. So the denial period is normal and natural under all kind of stress, and that has to be managed effectively. It can be sometimes misinterpreted that the person is very nicely adjusting to the situation, but actually the person is in denial. So person will not be able to listen to any of your instructions what you give at that time. Next question is, some staff are away at home. So how to minimize depression in the family members? See, the staff is away and the family is not meeting the staff member, that means the staff member is not meeting the family. So it's very important to explain your responsibility towards your profession to your family. And the family needs to have their own timetable and their own break times and their own emotional support available for each other. And they will have to do some new activities such as hobby cultivation or do some new activities together, some new projects together. What is stigma depression is the next question. Normally when you are feeling stigmatized or you have self-stigma or others are doing stigma to you, then it can happen that you may start experiencing low self-esteem, you start experiencing low self-confidence, and you actually start believing what others are saying is true, that you are different and you are at mistake and you have done something wrong and you are penalized and something is wrong with you and you are not a good person. And that can give rise to reaction as a depression. Then a question is not being asked, does Thinking about situation like pandemic can make people value conformity over eccentricity. Not possible due to outbreak. But yes, if the person has previous history of psychiatric illness, it can relapse. If the person has unstable emotional state before the outbreak, then it can happen. So it will have relevance to their previous state before outbreak, what was their state. Or they can relapse to their condition, which if they had any psychiatric condition. But just outbreak itself cannot make them eccentric. What are the coping mechanisms for depressive suffering from COVID-19 as he or she is isolated? It will depend upon the recovery process. It will also depend upon what is the environment in the isolation room that the person will react with depression. Some amount of depression can be relieved by talking, listening, helping them to ventilate their concerns and worries, and helping them to realize that this very short period and this will be overcome by after 14 days or 15 days or 20 days or whatever days of quarantine or isolation. It will be short period, and after that they will meet their family. By talking that, and while you are listening to their pain and their worries, don't respond, only listen. Only ventilation will have to be done. Don't give any reply to their worries because you cannot solve their worries. So that can help them definitely. And sometimes you can consult psychiatrist and you can get medication advised. If medications are advised, that also has to be given. So that will depend from case to case what has to be done. How to divert the mind from newspaper and the news coming in the TV, distressing continuously. If you think that it is the news channel is always on and the person is watching in internet news all the time, then we will have to help them to realize that this will overpower their emotions. So thereby they have to stop it. So you have to actually put the news off, and you have to put the news time very small, minimal in the day, that at one time or two times in a day they can see news, and it should not be a continuous thing going on. There should be a lot of entertainment also available on internet as well as on the news. Excessive crying. You are asking me excessive crying, why the person is crying. Actually, this is with reference to small kids. They may be crying because of the separation from parents, if parents are COVID positive. So in that case, excessive crying is actually a result of attachment with parents, and they have never stayed away with parents. And that every child has a fear of abandonment by parents. And that is what child is only interpreting, that I am being abandoned by the parent. So that's why surrogate parent is required there to take care of the child, to take care of the parenting needs for some time, till the time the parent are isolated. So I think that is all about my lecture.